Hello students, welcome to my channel English Beacon. Today's video is about the uses of a and an. I mean how to use a and an correctly in English grammar. I'm sure after watching my video till the end, all your doubts and confusion about a and an will be removed. So please keep watching till the end. A and an are determiners. They are also called indefinite articles. A and an stand for a single or one in number. They are used before singular countable nouns. They refer to non-specific and non-particular singular countable nouns, so they are called indefinite articles. A and an refer to one indefinite or non-specific person or place or a thing. By non-specific and non-particular I mean a person or a thing or a place I do not know very well already, or that I am mentioning or introducing for the first time in my conversation, in my sentence. In short, a and an are indefinite articles that represent one non-specific, non-particular person or a thing or a place. For example, I am a teacher. Here, a teacher means just another teacher. He has a cat. It's not a particular cat. He just has a cat. And the speaker is mentioning his cat for the first time in his speech. I have an umbrella. It is just another umbrella. It is not a special umbrella. So, a and an represent indefinite or non-specific, non-particular singular countable nouns. But where to use a and where to use an? A is used for nouns that start with a consonant sound, and an is used for nouns that start with a vowel sound. Here, the starting sound of the noun is important and not the spelling of the noun. Students generally go by the spellings, but they should look at the starting sound of the singular countable noun before which they have to use either a or an. For example, I have an umbrella. Now, the noun umbrella starts with a vowel sound, so I am using an. This is an interesting book. Now, interesting is an adjective. It is coming in a noun phrase. So, here an will be used because the adjective starts with a vowel sound. In the same way, I have a horse. He has a car. Now, horse and car are singular countable nouns that start with a consonant sound, and so here we have to use the indefinite article a. In noun phrases, an adjective or an adverb may precede a singular countable noun. In such cases, we have to look at the pronunciation of the concerned adjective or adverb. If the noun or the adjective and the adverb in the noun phrase starts with a vowel sound, we will use an before it, or if they start with a consonant sound, we'll use a before them. So the principle is, we have to look at the pronunciation of the noun or the noun phrase and not the spelling. There are many nouns whose spellings start with a consonant letter, but their pronunciation start with a vowel sound, so we'll use an before them. For example, an R, H-O-U-R is the spelling of R. H is the starting consonant letter, but it is silent. The pronunciation starts with the vowel sound A, so we'll use an here. An honorable man, here also the spelling starts with the consonant letter H, but it is silent, so the pronunciation starts with the vowel sound honorable, and therefore we'll use an before honorable. An heir, H-E-I-R, one who is entitled to receive the property. An heir, the H is silent again, and so we'll use an because the pronunciation starts with the vowel sound. So, in spite of the consonant spelling, we look at the pronunciation. If it starts with a vowel sound, we will use the indefinite article an before it. In the same way, there are many words whose spellings start with a vowel letter, but their pronunciation starts with a consonant sound, so we will use the indefinite article a before them. For example, a European. A European. Now, European has the vowel letter E at the beginning in the spelling, but its pronunciation starts with the consonant sound U, and so we will use a before European. A European. It will be wrong to say an European in view of the starting vowel E. This is a very common error made by many students in their examination, and I would like to warn them against such errors. There are more such words. For example, a university. U is the vowel letter at the beginning of the spelling, university, but the pronunciation is starting with a consonant sound U, and so it will be a university. A unit. A one-eyed man. A one-eyed man. Now, one starts with the vowel letter O. The spelling one starts with the vowel letter O, but its pronunciation starts with the consonant sound W, like that of W. So here the indefinite article a will be used and not an. A one-eyed man. A unique proposal. A university professor. So we see that for the consonant starting sounds of W and U, we will use the indefinite article a. Whenever a noun starts with the consonant sound of W or U, we will use a before them, although their spellings may start with a vowel letter. So we understand that in a nutshell, the pronunciation of a noun is what matters, and not the spellings. Even if the spelling starts with a vowel letter, we have to look at its pronunciation. If the pronunciation starts with a consonant sound, we'll place A before it. In the same manner, if a word has a spelling that starts with a consonant letter but its pronunciation starts with a vowel sound, we'll place an before it. Now, another important use of A and An. A and An are also used before the names of unknown persons. For example, a Mohan came to visit me. Here, Mohan is not a singular countable noun, it is a proper noun. But I am saying a Mohan came to see me. What I mean to say is, I do not know the person, but I know his name. I just know his name, he is not acquainted with me very well. So I am saying, a Mohan came to see me. An Arun is calling you. Now, the speaker doesn't know this person very well. He has met him for the first time, but he knows his name. He is an unknown man, but his name is known. So, an Arun. The person by the name of Arun is not known to me, but I know his name. So, an Arun is calling you. So, before the names of unknown persons, we use A or An. In some phrases also, we use A or An. For example, he is taking an interest in music these days. Taking an interest is a phrase. He took a fancy to the doll and bought it. Took a fancy. Now this is a phrase, it means liked. He took a fancy to the doll and bought it. Took a fancy. Now this is a phrase, here I am using a before fancy. I have a mind to visit the Taj Mahal this year. To have a mind is also a phrase where I have to use a without fail before the word mind. He took a dislike to the dress and did not buy it. Took a dislike is a phrase. So, in such phrases, I am not in a position to do this work. Not in a position to is a phrase. In such phrases, A or An is used depending upon the pronunciation of the following noun. So I hope you have understood that A and An stand for one or a single in number. They refer to non-specific or indefinite singular countable nouns. What is most important to remember that A and An are used depending upon the starting sound of the pronunciation. If the noun starts with a vowel sound, An is used. If the noun starts with a consonant sound, A is used. Before I sign off, I would like to also draw your attention to how A or An is used before some acronyms or abbreviations. For example, an MLA, an X-ray report, an FIR. Now, an acronym is an abbreviation or the uses of initials. X-ray, FIR. In the acronym FIR, for first information report, the first letter is F, which is a consonant, but its pronunciation starts with A, and so we are using an FIR. An MP, you see, the first letter of the acronym is M, which is a consonant, but its pronunciation starts with the vowel sound A, M, P. So M. So here we are using an MP. So you have understood all about the indefinite articles a and an. If you found the video useful, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more such tutorial videos. Thank you.